All right, guys. So I'm not gonna stay here long. I know I haven't been on. Um, so I'm gonna give a few people a chance to get on, and then I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna sleep because I haven't been asleep. So right now it's like 6:15 in the morning, and I just figured I would get on and catch everybody before they get to work because I know I have a lot of people who work in offices, who are in school, um, and just stuff like that. So as y'all know, video or put anything up since I did my last video about completely going vegan and not waiting until October. That's the next day. But I realized that I had a lot of stuff in my body that I need to get out. And this right here is what I'm talking about. When I eat meat, this is what happens. Like my skin went crazy. Um my body went crazy after I ate McDonald's, and then I had Waffle House the same night too. My body literally went crazy. I My sleep schedule has not been the same since I ate that food the night that night when I did the video about my last meal going vegan. So I decided to put my fast off and just eat a high fiber diet that was really clean and do a lot of green juice and drink a lot of water. The mistake I made is that when I came home from Virginia, I didn't work out how I usually do. And I was just feeling, real unmotivated. Like I told y'all, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I was feeling real unmotivated. I had already eaten that turkey, which I had an allergic reaction to that. And then a couple days later, I just went ahead and did the McDonald's and Waffle House thing, and that was it for me. So I'm kind of out of whack. That's why you guys haven't seen me. Um, just been feeling a little kind of depressed and just not happy. So I really didn't want to get on camera in a funky mood because I don't like to drag the channel down. It's not like you guys are getting, the type of videos that you used to get on the channel because the channel is in transition. I was supposed to change the name and put everything up, but it just did not happen. Everything just did not work out the way I thought it was. So I'm here. I cleaned up my diet starting this morning. Because I've been eating vegan, but it's just not been like healthy vegan food. So I made a decision. Today is Tuesday. Is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday, right? Right? Is it Wednesday? It's either Wednesday or Tuesday, okay? So Monday I bought, I think it was Monday. Or was it? Wasn't last night. Yeah, Monday night I bought some more stuff, so I'm gonna make me some more green juice today. I bought um some stuff to make green juice. I bought some celery, some more green apples, cucumbers, and zucchini. And then I bought some raspberry, blueberries, bananas. And I got chia seeds because I need to start adding different types of seeds and nuts into my diet because that's the one thing that I have been lacking. But since I know that I'm completely done with meat, I definitely have to make sure that I'm getting all of my nutrients plant based. So I started this morning. I'm fine, blessing loves. I'm feeling a lot better. Um, you know, my focused. We all go through things in life, and you're gonna have days, you're gonna have weeks where you just, you know, don't feel great. But I don't like to linger in it too long. Like I said, I try to give myself maybe 1 or 2 days to feel bad or to process whatever is going on, and then I kind of have to move on from it. Um, because it's not healthy. So I try not to um stay in my feelings for too long. I give myself time to process it, and then whatever decision I'm going to make about the situation, or how I'm feeling, I make the decision, and that's kind of what's it. So I made the decision that I was going to take my ass back to the gym, because I really feel like that was one of the things that was like really bugging me, because I had not been working out. Y'all know when I got back, I had that wedding. Um and then I just was kind of, down. I don't want to say is this place, but um I was just kind of down. And then I was really tired after the wedding, and I had that turkey, and then it was downhill from there. I knew that I was getting close to, like I said, I ate the turkey, and then a couple days later, after having a reaction to that, I ate the hamburger and the nuggets, and I went to Waffle House that night. So I just really kind of wanted to get done with that portion of my life. I didn't really see a need to keep on dragging out the transition. I don't. Well, since I had that stuff, I had cravings, but they've started to like subside. But I didn't really in enjoy the food that I ate. So that let me know that I made the right decision. And then it was just like the process um of letting go of the food that bothered me, like knowing that once I made that video and I made that decision, that I really had to stick to it. Not because I've put it on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. It's because it's the commitment that I made to myself. So um it just, I start thinking like, well, what about like the holidays? Like, um, how people are gonna react. A lot of people who know me personally think that I have probably gone off my rocker because I've made the decision to become vegan. Um, some people think it's a fad, some people think it's a trend, but for me, I really felt like it was a decision between life and death, and I don't want to play with death because it can come at any time. And I just wanted to make sure that going to the turning, getting ready to turn 35, that I was taking care of my body the best way I could, um and taking care of my mind, you know, my mind, my heart, and my spiritual and physical health. Um, Financial things will come over time, but just trying to make sure I'm taking care of like the whole being. Um, and I went back and I looked at some videos, which was really hard to look at. I went back and looked at some videos of, myself, and looking at me then, like at my heaviest, and looking at me now. I think that kind of like got to me, because I just couldn't believe like how unhealthy I was living. And I was, a lot of days when I would be doing those videos, I would, especially before I got the breast reduction. And then if it was a day that I was doing 2 or 3 videos, that was basically either from 6 o'clock at night to 6 in the morning, or vice versa. So I would really be tired. I would change my hair, redo my, it was just a lot. And I do miss the process. I can't wait to go back into doing cooking videos and doing more videos and stuff instead of going live all the time. But I was in a lot of pain, and I wanted to do the videos so bad. Um and I just wasn't thinking, about my health. And not only that, just like dealing with the anxiety and like depression. Um it really kind of just like, took over my life. And I'm not happy about that. So that's what made me make a lot of changes. But I really was down at like looking at myself. Like I didn't realize like 220 is a lot of weight, y'all. And I didn't want to be honest with myself, but I know that I hit 220 again after we got here. Um, so after the breast reduction, that did help me to get some of the weight off. But y'all, I got up to like 220, and I was looking at a video of me in a yellow dress, and I wanted to cry because I couldn't believe like how I had just like neglected myself, and it just made me really sad. And I'm not a confrontational person, sort of say. I don't look for confrontation, and sometimes when um my feelings are hurt and I go and I'm going through things emotionally, I self harm in a sense where I eat. And emotional stuff, I'm not good at dealing with like when I'm upset. Like when I'm upset, I'm fine. But like when my feelings get hurt, I'm not okay. I eat, I don't talk, I just kind of like go to sleep. And it's kind of like one of those, I'm fine. I'm fine. It's kind of like one of those things where I just kind of just like I completely shut down and I eat. Like I was so upset the other day. Um yeah, I got in the car, I left the house, I was so upset. And I was supposed to go to the store, but I didn't go to the store immediately. And that was like 2 days, 2 or 3 days after I made that video. And I literally got in the car, drove to the exchange, and stood in line at Popeyes. And I was like, I'm going to eat this chicken because it's going to make me feel better. And I stood there, and then I stepped back from the counter, and I was like, what are you doing? And then I stood there, and then I sat down for about 20 minutes, and then I was like, okay, I got to go to the store. So I went to the store. I got my items from the store, and I was still so upset. I was like, I think like I kind of like stepped outside of my body for a second. Um, I then drove around town, and then I ended up in Bojangles parking lot. Why Bojangles? I don't even like Bojangles that much. And I went through the drive-through, and I was gonna order some chicken. And I'm not even a chicken type person. In fact, when I see the bones, when I used to eat chicken and I would like bite into the bones, it would kind of gross me out. And that was way before I started going vegan. And I got to the drive-thru and I was like, I'll just come in and order. And then I sat in the parking lot of things for 2 hours in tears. And then I drove off. I didn't get the chicken. I drove off. And then I went to my next arch nemesis, McDonald's. And I got a Sprite and a large fry. And then I drove around some more and I came home. But that's just the type of person I am when something happens that I can't understand, like if I can't process it, then eating things like that to me it is self-harm because I'm an emotional eater and I wasn't eating it because I was hungry. I was just basically eating it because I was upset and I know that it would make me itch. Um, and I eat my emotions. And that's how I ended up gaining so much weight because I don't know how to deal with my anger. I I I don't. When I get upset, I don't know how to deal with it. Usually, if I'm upset about something or something that's bothering me, I go to the gym or I go for a walk. And I had not been going to the gym and I had not been walking. So, like, just, you know, it was one of those days. But I was happy that I had enough control to not eat those things because I didn't need them and I didn't need them and I was only eating them but wanted to eat them because I was upset. For some people, some people have issues with like some people self-harm in different ways. Some people cut, some people use drugs. Y'all know I don't smoke. I might eat an edible every now and then. Um, some people cut themselves, some people burn themselves, some people their eating disorder can be self-harming if you're eating, I mean overeating to excess is self-harm because you're essentially overeating, which can make you sick. Being that I'm trying to get my body in a space where I never ever have to worry about dealing with diabetes or high blood pressure, high cholesterol, anything like that. Me eating those things, knowing what my goals are, is a form of self. I feel like it's a form of self harm. So basically, when I get upset or um, when my feelings get hurt, or when I feel like something has like bothered me, I'm not the type of person who will confront the issue or the person. I'll just kind of like suck it up and then I kind of turn it inwards and I kind of hurt myself. And I didn't really realize it, but it's just the way that I learned to cope as a child. Um, when my family or my mom or my family would do things to me, I would just be like, okay, maybe I deserved it. So when people do things to me because of the the abuse and the trauma and made to be feel like I probably deserved it. So that's what happens. So when people do things to me, and it's psychological, like, when people do things to me or they hurt my feelings, instead of me thinking like they did it to me, I kind of like turn it on myself and think, well, I must have done something to them to make them do that to me, or maybe I deserved it. Um, and it's always been like that. Um, and that's where it's important to know like your self worth and self value, and that's something that I have to like work on. I'm just being honest with y'all. Um, I suffer a lot of I suffered a lot of emotional abuse as a child and as a teenager. So I don't cope well with certain things. And it's like I don't I don't ever want to make I I never want to make people feel the way I felt. So I try to uh I try to be very sensitive with the people around me. Like if it's a sensitive issue, um it takes me a long time to like talk to people about things because I have to analyze like um how would that make me feel? Is it a better way to talk to them about things that make me feel? And I'm very um I'm very sensitive to that and how I deal with people. Um and then I'm also one of those people. I have this thing like I would never, I have these things like I have these rules in my head that I kind of live by where I just would never do things to people. Or I just don't feel like you should do things to people or say things to talk about. And I just feel like when people violate them, like I can't understand it. And maybe that's my fault because I never speak these unspoken rules. Like, um, for one, I always I try not to like judge people in their circumstances. I also try to I don't look at things one sided. I always try to look at things from different angles, different perspectives. I never I always try to find the good in every situation and in every person, which has definitely got me screwed up in life a lot of the times, just dealing with people in general. And I always I always try to give people the best of me, and sometimes I've not always gotten the best of them, and that happens to everybody throughout life, but that's just the side effect of my growing up. um People always expected me as a child and as a teenager, even as a young adult, to give them the very best, and I had to accept the less or accept what they were doing to me because I had to be the bigger or the better person. So I'm trying to get out of that mindset because now when people's like you should be the bigger person, I'd be like, bitch, you be the bigger person because right now I'm about to be petty Betty, okay? But that's just what it is. So I got my ass up Monday and I went walking and I worked out. I sat in the steam room. Also, too, I'm very emotional right now because Flo came to town. And plus, I feel like I got extra hormones in my body from what I ate. And anyway, I digress. Back to I went to the gym on Monday, and yesterday I went for a walk. I did 4 miles. I didn't do 5 or 6 like usual because I'm trying to like bring myself back up. And then I worked out. I started adding in some weights yesterday. I did weights. I did upper body and core, and on Monday I did legs. I did deadlift. I squatted, stuff like that. I did the turf exercise on the turf, like rolling a tire. Good morning, Redbird. Oh, thanks, honey. Have a good day at school with the kids. Tell everybody I said hey too. Um, so yeah, it's kind of it's rough, but nevertheless, I've come to you guys all with a challenge. Um, so starting September 1st to September the 30th, we are all going to work out. I want everybody to do something for at least 30 minutes a day. I want everybody on September the 1st to get on the scale and weigh themselves. And we're gonna see where everybody weight is. You ain't got to tell nobody, but you just write down where your weight is. And every day, Sunday to Saturday, from September the 1st to September 3rd, I want everybody to get their ass up at least 30 minutes a day. If you don't do anything but go for a walk or get up in your living room, turn the radio on and dance for 30 minutes to an hour and do some type of physical fitness. And I'm also going to challenge you guys to eat one plant-based meal or vegetarian meal a day. No meat, or you can have cheese, but a healthy meal. It don't have to be plant-based. I'll say at least one healthy meal a day, preferably plant-based or vegetarian. But I want to challenge you guys all that because I feel like if you guys can see me do 30 days, then maybe it'll motivate you guys to do it. And I realize that you guys here on YouTube have been such a big part of my journey and like the transition um to where maybe it's time that I should invite y'all in and involve y'all more. So, yes, I'm going to be posting starting September the 1st every day on my Instagram channel. And I'm going to check in every day wherever I'm at exercising. I'm going to go live. And it's going to be 30 days of me going live and whatever other videos I have up. So that means the morning before I get on the road to go to Virginia, I literally have to work out. So, or I have to leave early enough so that I can get to Virginia Beach and work out. And if you don't have to go to a gym, you can work out at home. Drop. I know that the even though the signal drop when you guys are watching it drop, I know that the even though the signal drop when you guys are watching this back, it'll stop right where it'll start right where I stopped off. So what I'm gonna do for you guys who don't want to work out, I'm going to list the 29th. I think it's 31 days. The last day of August. Okay, I think it's 31 days in August. Look at my dumb ass. The last day in August, I'm going to put up a video. Probably the second to the last day in August, I'm going to put up a video, and I'm going to link some videos that you guys that are low impact and that are very easy. Some of them you can do, and you can do 3 miles. Some of you can get one. Anyway, I'm gonna put together a list of videos in that first video where you guys can look at those videos and you know work out. So we're gonna definitely all get together and move our bodies. If you want to have somebody take a tape measure, you can get a tape measure from Dollar Tree and just kind of like take your measurements. And we're gonna all do this together because y'all, the dress. Well, I'm not doing it for the dress, but I just really want to get back in the groove of working out, and I want y'all to do this with me. I feel like if we have a community effort, then everybody can benefit from it. We can kind of lean on each other. Um, but what I what I want to do is just bring everybody in. But I digress. The dress that I'm about to order from Fashion Nova, yes, I am in a medium. I'm in a size 9 pants. They just squeeze my stomach. They fit everywhere else. They buckle up, but my muffin top is hanging. So I really wanted to make sure that I'm in a size 9. I could probably get into a size 7, but it would be so tight on my stomach area. Um, Respucia, she's giving me problems. Um, so yeah, 30 days of workout, eating one healthy meal a day. That's the challenge. And drinking half your body weight in water. So if you 200 pounds, sis, you need to drink 100 ounces of water. If you 180 pounds, I think it's like what, 80, half of whatever your body weight is. Y'all know my math ain't good. Whatever your weight is, you need to drink half of that in ounces of water every day. And that's going to help with your lymphatic system, and it's going to help flush the fluid off of you. Um, yeah. So that's what we're going to do in September. Everybody going to move their ass over here on Bam Girl Cafe. Also, um, tell y'all, like, Popcorn Kid, I know you're going to see this video. I have not been on the internet, but girl, I'm coming over to your channel because I was on there the other day because you relax me. She soothes my spirit. Okay? Like her them stories and her motivational speeches. Y'all take y'all behind over there and really check her out. And if you got little kids, like little kids, and you got Netflix on your TV, honey, she can entertain your kids. She the babysitter from far away, okay? Because I'm telling y'all, when Chloe and Cam come, bedtime stories, baby, I'm clicking on her so they can watch her and go to sleep. That means I ain't got to read it, okay? But definitely go over and check out her channel, y'all. She is not, I do not get paid to tell y'all about her channel. I just love her spirit as a person as a whole. It's something very angelic about her voice. She has a very kind, a very soft, a very loving, nurturing type of situation over there. Um, I kind of wish I had a mom like that growing up. I I feel like she holds a lot of value in her spirit, um, and that's very important because people can have ugly spirits and people can be emotional vampires. And when you find people like that, that's where you need to be. It's called the Popcorn Kid. Yeah, y'all go check her out. But yeah, I'm gonna get off here. And like I said, September the 1st, everybody go move their booty. And this is, y'all see my skin is starting to clear up. But that meat just, it's starting to come out. I've been sitting in the steam room. It's so bad, y'all. It's so bad. And I got probably another 4 days of this. And this is animal protein. So I wanted to show y'all what I was going through too. And just be honest with y'all. So yeah. That's where you grow in. I am gonna edit some videos and put them up that I have recorded for y'all though. I'm gonna do that. I owe y'all that much. But let me get out of here. I'm gonna go to sleep till about 11. I'm not gonna lie, because I ain't been to sleep. And then I'm gonna take my ass for a walk. So yeah. That's where we at. I'll see y'all later. Mm-mm. Have a good day. I love y'all.